are getting ready for the big one. This is the big one, babies. I tell you, Anton Lilman Daniel, former schoolboy champion and national champion, took some time off, came back, and is back with a bang. He's in the final against this man you're seeing on the screen, the leading player in the country for the last decade, certainly for the last 5 years or so, Julian Michael Jackson White.
Serving 17.
6-point lead. Like I said, it's Daniels to lose from here.
Daniel seems to be playing a very positive game here, locking one side of Jackson because the backhand is failing, so he's concentrating mainly on that side.
Another unforced error.
Very poor.
19 serving 12.
Yeah, 12 playing
7 points.
Playing Antoine Daniel. He has to be playing very bad for you to come back from there.
19 serving 13.
You never know.
I think this one is done, Andy. This one is already wrapped in the bag.
Really? You should know better than that.
Yeah.
So,
19-14.
realistically, woo!
Fantastic tennis, man.
Top shot.
Fantastic tennis, man. Fast hands.
A howl and a murmur from the crowd. And that is that.
Wow, Andy.
And the players.
That is the what is it, the complete devastating thing that Antoine does. He's a very dangerous player to give us the first game too, Andy. Very dangerous player.
Jackson.
One serving 1.
And
I think there's one comment I've just heard in the background I can agree with. Jackson looks a bit tense to me. He needs to show the lion that lies within him.
yeah, the battle is now on, Andy. If you notice now that Jackson is putting a little more force in the ball, meaning he want to put Antoine under some pressure as well.
2 serving 3.
Daniel winning the first set decisively.
3 serving 3.
Jackson looked strangely out of it as far as backhand is concerned tonight.
Sometimes you try to hide the ball. So when you try to hide the ball, sometimes you make a lot of unforced errors.
And there we again, but even on his forehand, he made
another unforced error.
Yeah. Maybe it's a sign of the times. Woo! Is it in or out? Here's. What is he going to do? Have the ball?
Yeah, but he has to have the point because a
bit of indecision.
He saw one linesman set on and the other one set off. So he has to play the point again.
4 serving 4.
Discrepancy between the two linesmen. So in world tennis turn, they're having the point.
Yeah. That's another good call, Andy. The ball is definitely on. But the spectators are getting it. The spectators are getting into the game. The spectators getting into the game and confusing the official score. See, where he's supposed to work with his linesmen, not the spectators. But the ball was a good call. The ball is definitely on. At this point in time, he needs to play the tennis and stop playing the linesman.
Yes.
He's concentrating more on the calls that he's getting more so than playing the ball.
5 serving 6. 5 serving 7. 6 serving 7. Please ready the ball.
Jackson with the serve.
7 serving 7.
Still close. Very close in the second set.
Oh, Andy.
Unforced error.
I'm not liking the look of this. Concentration, he concentrates so high and so hard that
8 serving 7.
simple things that serve no like this. At this stage, shouldn't be out of the game.
9 serving 7.
Couldn't get that one. You can't take your eyes off this game, can you? Jackson, Daniel.
Oh, beautiful turning again, Andy. But we got talk.
Posse's cock a hoop, I tell you. Going for his favorite.
Favorite, feeling it once more.
So maybe sometimes your strength can be a weakness.
Very much so.
And you got to know when it's happening. Cut it out.
10 serving 9.
Never gives up.
Oh,
That backhand not working.
9 serving 11.
Nice serving 11.
9 serving 12. 9 serving 13.
Pressure,
9 13.
tension mirroring the face of Jackson at the stage of the assignment. Jackson
10 serving
wins the
13.
point.
he has to penetrate. Daniel's backhand more consistent than he's doing right now.
The serve
11 serving 13.
11-13.
But most of the spectators come to see the little man playing some shots, but with the ball, the way how
11 serving
we realize the ball is playing, it won't be a lot of shots tonight.
It may not be that kind of night. Not with $10,000 at stake.
Service change 14-11.
14-11, a 3-point lead. Leading 14-11. Hands a bit too low.
Serving 12. Serving 12.
Oh, man. That's worth
Magnificent.
the entrance fee, which is free anyhow, but it's worth $1 million. What does that do to your mind when you're under pressure, Ears?
It left you thinking, where can they put the ball so the man won't do it again?
He has to stave it off. He has to win this set. Jackson wobbles again.
Andy. That's what you're talking about, Andy. That's the dangers of the man.
Jackson fights back to some beauty of his own. Does a lot for sports in Barbados and enabling things to happen. Jackson!
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tennis.
We have a battle on our hands. This man is not going to win now, this crowd. Love two down, it's trouble. And he's beginning his movement now a lot freer.
Beautiful tennis again.
Now coming into his own.
You see, as I told you, the only chance Jackson has in this game, he has to penetrate Anton's backhand. And he's starting to do it now.
He's concentrating on that back arm. Nice little rally here. Injection rejected.
Beautiful tennis.
Anton
Beautiful.
Daniel prevails. Preconco, Mobile One, AS Auto Stop, Buster, Sports and Games, and New Look, all under the patronage of the Northwest Foundation. Julian Michael Jackson White with the serve against Anton Lilman Daniel.
16 serving 18.
Non-force error
No.
again.
And this is where you call where concentration and finishing games comes in.
And he really needs to get these 2 points. Jackson is in trouble. The crowd is lovely up.
And this is world class.
Jackson standing. About to go down in the second set as well. And that's that.
Beautiful. Andy, that is what you call finishing at the highest level. And worst of all, Andy, if Antonio get a lead in this game, is all night nurse. You can call 2 cents.
Jackson has won many a crown. There's some he has come from behind to win. But tonight, he has to show his true resilience, his true class, his true pedigree. Anton is on fire. He is quick. His eyes are sharp, for sure. His hands are quick.
Andy, I'm sitting here with you, but I'm feeling everything. It is painful, Andy. It is painful.
This is why we have thousands here tonight. Jackson is under pressure. And he spoils that one. A cheap point given away though. This will be his biggest career victory if he manages it. For tennis, Jackson goes into the lead.
That's the only way out for this game tonight.
And he mustn't get carried away, which I think he is at the moment, Daniel. So Jackson trying to build a comfortable lead.
Yeah, that's
Facility name after him.
That's an old veteran with a lot of different games.
4 serving 7. 4 serving 7.
So Daniel with a 2-set lead at the moment.
Five serving 7.
Cheap point given away again, but credit to Jackson for keeping the pressure on.
The ball. 6 serving 8. Service change. 9 serving 6.
9 serving 6, perhaps, before it's finished, because you got to do what you got to do. And Jackson is a champion. There's not a champion who's going to give up just like that. Jackson in the prime position. He spoils another one.
Serving 6.
Beautiful tennis by both players there again.
11 serving 7. I'm sure Daniel would prefer a change of 9-11. And opposite true for Jackson.
Serving 7.
Retiring.
No, the ball is coming further back court. So
Okay.
then he needs to step back then, and Jackson will get more time to see the ball coming.
Okay. He didn't want to do that, but he did.
Dead ball. 8, serving 13.
Daniel is a bit too hustle at this time.
He's under pressure,
8, serving 14.
apparently.
9, serving 14.
But he can still get back into it, of course.
Yeah, because
He's no trailing.
for his sake, it's not good for Daniel because, as I tell you, he's not as fit as White.
9, serving 15.
This guy's feeling the pressure.
Serving
I think
15.
Daniel got a bit carried away within those first 2 points. When the crowd.
Service change.
Turn, Anton.
16, serving 9.
Beautiful
Very
backhand
dismissive,
smash.
but he has a lot of those to play. 16-10. I think obviously the odds definitely on Jackson to win this set. And he has to win the next one as well.
Dead ball.
Too many unforced errors. No,
I think fitness, like you said, could be a telling one in this one. I think Anton is getting a bit tired as well, honestly.
but
It looks that way to me.
18, 10.
from looking at him, he looks pretty fit. But I think he allowed the game to get away because, as we say, he was trying to hustle the game from early to put pressure on Jackson. But Jackson is a more patient player.
19, serving 10.
The situation now in this set, he has to come from behind.
Service change. 11, serving 19.
Fantastic shot again. That's the qualities of the man. So this game is actually done and dusted.
Brown, serving 20. The Julian right taking the third game.
But Jackson, of course, will be highly motivated. He just won a game. He has the momentum. He got carried away with the crowd.
Yeah, we're going to see a total different game this one, Andy.
Jackson takes another point, continuing from where he left off.
2, serving love.
2 pressure.
Andy,
2-1.
Jackson White is forcing the ball back court to Daniel Moore where that he's not coming forward as much as before.
2, serving 2.
He's been a lot more measured in this set. Daniel
Service change.
putting it wide
Yeah,
as well. Jackson having to stretch a bit.
playing the backhand to backhand, he was able to step out of it.
No, ball in.
3-all.
So it's tight. Tight like a vice grip.
Serving 4.
Another unforced error.
Serving 5.
This guy is under some pressure.
And he normally has to bump the serve.
4, serving 5.
4 serving 5. I think Daniel has lost a bit of his composure.
Service change.
Out.
6, serving 5. Serving 5.
A lot was required of Jackson after losing the first 2 sets, and he has certainly stepped up to the plate.
Very much so.
Deeper and deeper, showing great resolution. One of the few times he's spoilt in the last 2 sets.
But as you down 2, you can't afford to spoil those kind of easy points as well.
As we would say in the local parlance, it's ticklish at this stage. One just going wide. Looks to have had the authority in this one. Another crucial 5 points. Is a very crucial 5 points coming up.
Very, very, very. Antoine has to use his serve and get at least 4 of them out of his serve.
Didn't need that rashness. Saw Jackson yesterday and he says, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But he was feeling very confident.
8, serving 9.
Serving 9 in the vital 4th set.
Beautiful shot again.
9, serving 9.
That's the danger. That's the danger of Daniel. See, out of nothing at all, he can start to play these shots.
Maybe he can.
10, serving 9.
Maybe he can get away.
He has to play the fitness game to win this one.
Ten.
Service change. 10 all.
Another crucial 5 points. Here's
Very.
who comes out. 10 serving 11. Jackson behind. The serve.
The shovel and dig in your own grave. Serious thing.
Seems that you sense the Undertaker somewhere
Oh,
around
yes.
lurking.
You can't be doing that to a player that was a caliber of Antoine Daniel. That's so dangerous.
Nice rally on.
11, serving 12.
Pete.
It's gripping. It's intriguing. 12 versus 12.
12, serving 12.
To get your points, then you need to get back some cheap ones as well.
Beautiful.
Oh my word.
Service change.
Oh my word.
13-12. Another crucial 5 points coming up.
Another crucial 5 coming up. It's 10 at the end.
Woo! When he's playing shots like that,
Beautiful shot again, Andy. Beautiful
gets the
shot
crowd
again.
going.
But he can't get enough. That's a very good shot. Ball is on.
And this is not a time when he should be playing the score. Anton Daniel is on fire again.
But Jackson has the ability to come back from there because he has the game to win points. But he has to concentrate heavily on making Antoine play the backhand and play the backhand from backcourt.
16, serving 13.
A 17-13 lead, a 4-point lead, and a change of service could be troublesome. Get his injection in,
Service change.
and the forehand then was too powerful.
14, 16.
5 crucial points. We had like a stock record.
Ooh.
Oh no, Jackson.
14, serving 17.
He has to bring his A game now.
14,
And he's an A student.
He has
Jackson
to
is an
bring
A
his A
student.
game.
And he's going deep.
serving 17.
Oh, bad miss. Bad miss. That's a bad miss, Andy. That's a bad miss. Because what that does, that put him 1 point behind, even if the service changed at 18-17. And to having 1 point ahead could be a very, very, very dangerous one. Bad miss again. Very bad miss
Very
again.
bad. This is a crucial point.
Oh,
And he hits it wide.
Service change.
1916.
yes, it's,
I can see who she's hailing for.
but Andy, as a player myself, sometimes you feel so comfortable at 19-16, even though you're behind. But most of the time, the guys that are at 19 is the ones that get complacent.
Injection. 1 point away from $10,000.
Again.
That's the money.
Fall over.